Alright everyone, welcome back to my Devil May Cry 4 S-Rank guide, and today I'm going to be helping you with mission 4. So in this mission you're going to be playing with gyro blades a lot because you're going to have to get 4 of them in their place to actually get to the boss fight. So let's just get started. So in this room there isn't any orbs to collect, so what you want to do is activate the gyro blade and then just leave. So use your buster, smack it with the sword to power it up, and then bust down that door. Sometimes it might be a bit finicky, but you'll get it. Then it also might get in your way like it just did there to me, but that's okay. Then when you get outside, you're going to want to jump on that same pillar you did in the last mission and grab the red orb cache. So jump again, and then grab the cache, and now you're able to leave because there isn't any more to collect. Go through this door over here, and now you're going to be fighting. And this is fun because this room has a blitz, and this room also actually has a gyro blade. So if you want, you can use that. I proceeded to not use it because I think it's better to build up style normally than just killing everything with a gyro blade. But if you are going to use the gyro blade, use it if you're struggling with the frost. Just make sure you kill the scarecrows first because no one's struggling with scarecrows. But if you're struggling with frost, use the gyro blade. It's gonna help you. Here the frost does its jumping ice attack, so I make sure to get out of the way to not take damage from it. So just make sure that you do the same. Kill the scarecrows, they're easy to kill. I get hit by ice with a frost. And I should talk about this. If you have devil trigger, you can instantly bust out of it. I know this is probably common knowledge, but I should just point it out just in case. And also, this room is really good for camera manipulation. I mentioned this in the last video. But if you sit in that corner and no enemy is on screen, you can just let out charge shots and then they won't be able to do anything to you, because if they're off screen, they will pacify. They will try to get on screen, but still. Okay, then the blitz spawns. And this might be another enemy some of you might struggle with. You cannot attack it with your sword when it's yellow or red. You can only use your gun, and the gun won't do damage because you have to turn the lightning off first, and you do that by shooting it. And so pay attention for when it's standing still, because it is going to be constantly zapping around, but when it's doing his laser, then you want to shoot it as long as you avoid the laser, because it's going to be standing still for long enough for you to actually hit it. Or when it does this, it's going to stand still for a while after it does this, so make sure you shoot it a bunch then. But okay, when the lightning turns off, you are free to hit it whatever you want to do. Now you can do whatever you want to it. Try to hit some exceeds in, and make sure to do a buster at the end to do extra damage, preferably in devil trigger, but you don't have to. So just smack it up a bunch, then I hit it with a buster, and then after this it's gonna start turning red. And when it turns red, that means it's in its final phase. What you have to do is just run and dodge. I suggest just run and jump, because if you get caught in its grab attack now and you don't have devil trigger, it's gonna cost you a lot of health. It will explode, but you're also gonna take a lot of damage. So just make sure you try to avoid. So just run and jump around. Don't do double jumps because they don't have iframes, so just keep doing single jumps. And all this applies to the yellow lightning phase too. When you're looking out for a window to shoot it, you can also just jump around avoiding its attacks. When it starts exploding, you obviously want to get out of its way to not take damage. But okay, once you kill all of the enemies, make sure that you bust everything in this room for the red orb requirements, and once you have, you can exit. So now we're gonna be back in the main hall, and first of all we're gonna go grab that secret red orb cache we grabbed in the last video. It's the same one, it's in the same place. So again, what you want to do is rev up your exceed to level 3 and then do a high roller. I decided to rev it up normally this time because I couldn't get a max sack, but whatever. So yeah, just rev up your sword, and then what you want to do is a high roller, then jump off the wall, and you should be good. Grab the cache, and then we're also going to break the chairs again. There's a gyro blade you can use there to speed things up. I didn't use it. I do not know why. So yeah, just break the chairs if you want. You can use the gyro blade in the back. It's probably gonna speed things up. I won't lie, I don't know why I didn't use it. But alright, just make sure that you get them all. As you can see there, I missed a few, so I'm just gonna quickly go back and get those. And then there are some more chairs on the other side, so you're gonna wanna also hit those. And then once you're done with that, we're gonna go to the next door, which is gonna be the exact same door we hit in the last mission. So just get the chairs on the other side. A level 3 exceed streak should get you most of them, so I kind of missed them, but that's okay. So I'm just gonna hit up all of them, and once we're done, we can proceed. But okay, once we get through that door over there, there isn't actually gonna be any enemies to fight like there was last time. Instead, we're just gonna go through another door so we can proceed with the rest of the mission. So I just smack up the rest of these chairs. Again, there's a gyro blade in the back, which I should have used. That would have made things a lot faster. But okay, once the chairs are broken, you wanna go through this door. And when we get through, we're gonna need to collect a couple of gyro blades, because we're gonna have to put them in their place. First of all, make sure you break the candle stands. You don't have to break them now. We're gonna be back in this hallway anyway, but just do it now so that you don't forget. And then when you enter the next room, we're gonna have a fight. It's gonna be against a couple of Bianco Angelos, nothing to worry about. They're pretty easy to deal with if you know how. So what you can do, again, just jump behind them and then launch them in the air. That usually works. Or you can just smack them enough until you bust their shield. Sometimes they'll block the attacks and try to counter you back, but it's okay. You can just jump to avoid it, or you can dodge away. Be careful though if you're jumping around them or launching another one around the second one, because they can anti-air you, they could poke you, and then they will hit you out of the air. So just watch out for that. But okay, once you kill them, make sure that you break everything on and around the dinner tables. So just make sure that you break all the chairs, everything that's on the table, and then once you do that, you can move on. There's nothing else to break here. So then once you bust everything, then you're gonna want to go to the left now, because there's gonna be a gyro blade that you're gonna need to proceed with the level. So just hit that, and then you're gonna want to push it so that it turns off the flame. flame. It got a little bit finicky with me. Hopefully it doesn't happen to you. It might, but you know, what can you do? It's a gyro blade. Sometimes they're just like that. But okay, once you finally manage to push it out, you're just going to want to keep on smacking it towards the flame so that it turns it off, and then you'll be able to continue on with the level. If you smack it a couple of times and then buster it, it's going to go a lot further because you've basically powered it up. But okay, once you break that, the walled off door should open and you'll be able to go through it. So obviously do that. If the gyro gets in your way, just push it away. It's fine. And now you're going to be in the room that's locked behind the gate. And now you're going to be fighting some scarecrows and mega scarecrows. So normal scarecrows, just take them how you want. And then the mega scarecrows, you should look out for a couple of things. When they jump up in the air, they're going to try to spin down at you. So you're going to want to watch out for that because it does a lot of damage. And when they spread their blades out, that means they're ready to attack. So you better watch out and start dodging. But then once you actually start attacking them, you can do whatever the hell you want to them. You can combo them to death. If you're comfortable, jump canceling with them is a bit weird because you can only jump cancel them from the back, because from the front it doesn't really work as well. But yeah, when you actually start to attack them, they're insanely easy to kill. But you also have to watch out because when you do kill them, their blade will get launched in the air and then it's gonna come back down, and if you don't get out of the way, it will hurt you. So after you kill him, you're going to want to move out of that area. So yeah, just keep beating on them. They're really easy to kill. You can snatch them. You can do whatever you want to them. Just watch out for their attacks. Then obviously the normal scarecrows also really easy to kill. So just, yeah, do what you want to them. Just again, watch out for the blade when it falls down. Do what you want to them. Try doing different moves to max out your style. And yeah, this fight should not give you any issues. I end up taking a couple of unfortunate hits from scarecrows, which is kind of bad, but that's okay because I have double trigger. I'll just heal it off. Try to avoid those kind of sloppy hits because your style will go down, so just try to, you know, avoid those. There is a gyro blade in this room which you can use, but I really suggest that you don't pick, because you should really use this fight as an opportunity to max out your style, because these are really simple enemies. So do not use the gyro blade in this fight, because yeah, it will probably clear the room quicker, but you will get less style for it, so you're better off just actually killing them normally. But okay, here's the last scarecrow. I snatch it, I miss a buster, but it's okay because it explodes because of my charge shot. And now there's a couple of things you want to break. So go to each corner and break all the candle stands and all the chairs, and once you've broken all of them, you're gonna want to open the gate and then get the gyro blade out of here. It appears I had trouble hitting the chairs, even the exceeded streak didn't work, but okay, whatever. Break the chairs and then go smack this, and then you're gonna open the gate, and once you do, you can get the gyro blade out of here. Some more enemies will spawn. I suggest not using the gyro blade and then just kill them normally. I go kill them right now. It's just a couple of scarecrows, so just do it normally. And this might be annoying because the gyro might actually slice off you a couple of minutes of time if you just kill them with that. But genuinely, fighting them normally gives you a lot more style. So you're just going to want to wander around this corridor, make sure you kill all of them, and then go back to the gyro blade. I know it's annoying, but you're going to have to do it a second time because more scarecrows will spawn afterwards. And you might as well use this room to practice your exceeds, because your exceeds are really important and they help you do more damage. So if you're not comfortable with exceeding, you can practice it here, because I always say this: it's better to exceed and not do it well than not exceed at all, because you're always going to even accidentally just hit a max act or something, and then you're going to be able to get a couple of extra more damaging hits and one enhanced move. But okay, these are the last two scarecrows here. You'll know if you killed them all when the music stops playing. So I just smacked this guy up a bunch, he explodes and he's dead. I decide to break the candle stands now because then I won't have to do it later. They give orbs, so just make sure you break them. You need them for the requirement. So I just bust them up now real quick and then go back to the gyro blade. And now actually, when you start pushing the gyro blade, you're not going to want to put it in the spot where it's meant to go. First, you're going to have to take it to the other side of the room to release the next gyro blade too, because you need two of them. Now go back to the room with the gyro blade, activate it, smack it up to make it go faster. And now you're going to be pushing it to the other side of this corridor. So you might find this bit annoying because for now there isn't really any fighting. You're just pushing a dangerous Beyblade around basically. And yeah, I understand it's not the best part of the game 100%. But you have to do it to progress. So just get it done. But hey, maybe try practicing your exceeds while smacking the gyro blade. Might help you focus on something while you're killing time, while you're pushing this thing around. But okay, once you get over here, make sure that you don't put it into the place where it's supposed to go. If you do, it's no big deal. You can just get it out. Or you can get another one if you want for some reason. But anyway, continue pushing it. There's going to be a couple of breakable candle stands here. So just make sure that you get them. They're right there. So you're just going to want to quickly hit those two. And then as you can see, that's the gate we need to break with the gyro blade. So just smack it and then you're gonna get it there. So smack it with your sword one more time. That should go get it and break it. And then a couple of enemies are gonna spawn. So you want to take them out first. Again, you can use the gyro blade to take these out faster, but I suggest not to because you're gonna miss out on some style. So just take them out normally. But yeah, these are just some more scarecrows, so nothing to worry about. But after this segment, we're actually gonna be fighting a boss fight. It's gonna be Bale, so that's something to look forward to. Hopefully I'll help you with that. So just kill all the scarecrows. I really don't know what to say anymore about these guys. They're insanely easy to kill. When you kill these guys here, you're going to want to move up in the corridor to make sure that you've killed all of them, because some more will spawn, so just make sure that you get them. And yeah, once you kill all of them, we're moving the gyro blades. And I guess while we're here, I'm going to mention that when you're playing as Dante, and you'll know this if you've played this game before, during Dante's missions, you're going to be returning to this place. Luckily, you won't have to be playing with gyro blades again. Yeah, again, you'll know this if you played Devil May Cry 4 before. But yeah, you're going to be returning to places you were as Nero during the second half of the game. I'm honestly just bringing this up to fill up time in the video while I'm killing the scarecrows. But okay, I've only got one left. He's at the back there, so I'm just going to go on and kill him real quick. That's the last one, so after this, we're finally going to get to move the gyro blades. But okay, I slammed him with a buster, and now you can go back to the gyro blades once you killed them all. So you do not have to move them one at a time. You don't have to move them and then come back for the next one. You can do them at the same time. Smack one, then smack the other one, and just repeat. Something to note that if you turn on one gyro blade, the other one will turn off, so you're gonna have to buster the second one again to turn it on, so just keep that in mind. Sometimes they can be a bit finicky, which might be a little annoying for some. Like, watch this one's just gonna go all the way back because it bounced off a wall, but it's okay, it's not the end of the world. If it happens, just go back for it and just smack it up and then bring it over. So just bring them over to their podiums, I guess, and then once you have done that, you're gonna be fighting Bale. Bale isn't that difficult, so you shouldn't have that much of a problem with him. But okay, just keep smacking the gyros. You're really close to their stands now, so just get them on there, and then you should be able to open the door. You don't have to hit them perfectly on the stands either, because they'll just get drawn to them anyway, so it's alright. Just hit them at a relatively close distance, but alright, that's one, finally. And then just smack the other one, and you should get it. Loads of filler commentary, I know, but whatever, we got it now. This one is also a bit finicky. It doesn't want to go on the podium thingy. Alright, whatever, just hit it a bunch until it finally decides to stick. And then after this, yeah, it's bell time. So now once the blue wall goes off, you can go fight the boss fight. There's a green orb there if you want, if you lost some health during this mission. But alright, now you're gonna be fighting Bale. But okay, when you actually start the boss fight, you're not actually gonna fight Bale first. First, you're gonna fight his like anglerfish things, demonic Splatoon characters. And a really good way of fighting them is to spam snatch. So just keep spamming circle while locked on until you finally grab them and bring them closer to you, and then you are able to buster them. They are able to attack you, so just get ready to dodge if you see them start spinning around. But other than that, just keep on spamming snatch until you grab them and then do a buster. And this is literally all you're doing until Bale decides to show himself. So literally just spam snatch, avoid their attacks when they actually start attacking you, buster them, and then just keep on doing this until Bale shows up. You can go in and smack them with your sword a bit if you want, but you're gonna have to be careful because they could start attacking you. So snatching is safer. But when Bale actually shows up, that's when the fight actually starts. So there's a couple of attacks you should be looking out for. One where he tries to charge at you and then eat you. You're gonna want to jump to the side when he does that to not get eaten. Or one where he jumps in the air and tries to land at you. That one's really easy to dodge. That was the one where he tries to eat you. You want to get out of the way of that one, or else he will take a lot of damage. Unless you have Devil Trigger, then you can easily get out of it. And there's also one where he like spews ice on the ground, so again, just dodge out of it. And when you actually attack him, you can do what you want to him, but I suggest attacking him on his side. Because if you attack him in his face, he might like catch you off guard and like eat you or something. So I suggest attacking him on his side. When he backs away into a corner and starts roaring, that means he's gonna disappear and call out his demons again. So what you can do is try to land a charge shot at him to get some extra damage right before he disappears. But then when the demons come back, you want to just again start grabbing them with snatch and then bustering them. And they can also start coming towards you, and when they grab you, they will freeze you, and that will make Bale instantly come out and eat you. So you want to watch out for that. That just happened to me there. And unless you have Devil Trigger, you cannot break out of it. So you really want to watch out for that. And look how much damage that does. And once he spits you out, he's gonna disappear again, so you're gonna have to fight his demons still. So just keep on snatching them and bustering them. And watch this, I buster her and I almost get grabbed again, so I just jump out of its way to not get grabbed. I buster her and then I smack her to the ground. Now they disappear and Bale is coming out again. Make sure to dodge his lunge, and then you can start smacking him again. Try to hit your exceeds on him. If you smack him for long enough, you will end up stunning him, which is obviously good because then you can land a buster on him. You'll know when you stun him when he collapses to the ground and sticks his tongue out, so when he does that, then you can buster him. So just do that. You're gonna climb inside his mouth and just start stabbing him inside. And when he starts turning red, that means he's gonna empower himself, so he's gonna be even more powerful. But luckily I kill him before he can do anything with that. But if you don't, then you're gonna want to watch out for his more powerful attacks. But okay, I land the last few hits on him here. I Devil Trigger, I smack him. He tries to do one more attack at me. He does another lunge, but unfortunately he misses. I smack him and now he is dead. And that's the boss fight, and that's the mission. Once you kill him, you just want to go through the door on the left, and then mission over. So just enter the door, see the rankings. We got all S's on this one. So hope this helped you. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, of course, leave a like and subscribe. And I will see you in the next video. Adios.